Alright, let's see here. Give this here a shot. We'll see how this goes. I don't know how this is going to go. We're going to give it a shot though. So we're going to run this. Trying to teach my son a couple of cool things. So when he gets the opportunity to play, I want him to be able to understand a lot of the different parts and pieces of the game. So I'm going to be going through the white deck that I use a lot. It's almost pre-made. There were small changes I made. I got a couple of really cool cards. I'll go over those cards in a little bit more detail, and I won't be doing it in the game. I'll also be explaining a lot of the different parts and features of the game. We're going to start at the top here. And under the home tab is where you're going to see this. It's going to have a lot of your different stuff that's going to be popping up. So you're going to have the sealed and the different kind of promos that they have going on right now. And it's really nice to be able to kind of click through here. You can click on it. It'll take you somewhere else. And it'll let you learn a little bit about the game. Some of these are the different game modes that are kind of out right now. If you click this, it's going to get rid of a lot of that stuff. And it'll change it between arena play modes and all play modes. I normally keep it on all, so that way I get a chance to look at everything. This is where your dailies are going to show up. They're going to be pretty easy things for you to be able to get through, like cast 25 or 50 creatures that are red or black or white or whatever it is. That's a great way of getting some XP and some gold. This is your wins counter, basically. If you get 15 wins, you'll see that you get 25 Mastery XP, and you get a little bit of gold. And the gold goes down. The first win of the day, you normally get a good little bit more. The next one over here is going to be another one, another XP that you can get. And the last one's going to be your Mastery. Your Mastery is going to be able to give you a couple of extra bonus items as you go through. Up here, here's your profile. And this will show you that I'm not very far along in the ranks. And you can see that this is my challenge number. If anybody feels froggy and wants to challenge me, just hit me up in the chat. Excuse me. So here's a list of the different decks that I've made. A lot of them I'm working on. Some of them are more historical, like this one. Some of them are just kind of stuff I put together, and I have a whole bunch of other ones down here where they're out of date and everything like that. These are some of the ones I've been wanting to make. I kind of put them together using the cards that I don't have. If you're curious about how to make it, you can actually sort them all. These are all the ones that are in standard. And if they have a yellow, that means that they're non-format cards in there, so you have to change them up. Last modified is going to be the one that's going to be up here in the top left. The favorited ones are going to stay up here towards the top. I got my green Stompy that I found too. Packs is where you can buy and get packs. If you have 1,000 gold points up here, you can go ahead and grab it. Under the store, you're going to find there's all kinds of different stuff you can pick up there. You can get gems and things like that. So then you have your Mastery tab, which will take you to what that XP gets you. So if you have purchased it, it'll be going down here also and picking up stuff up here. So the next level I'll get is a free bonus pack right here. And there's 3 of 6 pages, so there's even more stuff that way. Under the Mastery tree, you also get custom cards, kind of like skins. Just go back to the home. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. So I'm just going to pick play. We're going to play a couple of random people. Hope they enjoy. You can see all the different types of events that are going on here. And if you have enough gold or gems, you can actually jump into one of these. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and have a little bit of fun with this. Let's see how this goes. I might just run 1, maybe 2 games, see how it goes. If anybody jumps into chats, super excited about it and enjoying it a whole lot, I'll be more than happy to continue. I could get completely wiped. Fear the beard. Alright, we got a great... Alright, so this is an okay drop. So we're looking at 4 mana, which is a good mana set. We've got a quick, easy 1 drop, then a 2 drop, then we have a 4 drop. So we're going to look for a little bit more mid-range. But we're going to see how this goes. We're just going to send it. Alright, that's a really cool backup card. So we're going to go ahead and drop these 2. The Cleric class is going to give us a couple of really neat things. As you can see, it's going to give us an extra life as we go along. Red decks are normally faster. They're going to be doing a little bit quicker damage, pumping out that kind of stuff. So with 2, we can drop this guy. Whenever we gain life, you get a +1/+1 counter on him. So he pumped that one up pretty good. Right now we can't do a whole lot. Even if we do this, we're tapped out, so we can't. So we're just going to have to eat the damage off the bat. Let's go ahead and drop another mana. Let's go ahead and put his Charm Stray out here. Has lifelink, so that means if I hit them, I will be able to do it. We're going to grab this. That'll give us an extra life. And we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. He left himself open for a quick little poke for 1. Now, we're not too worried about our HP just yet. This landfall is going to get really old quick, though. Landfall means whenever he puts down a mana, these are called mana, a mountainous mana, because he's using red, it adds 2/2 to this dog. And then he just used 1 to grab some goblins. No blocks today. Okay, so now that we got 4, we can put this out. We're tapped out, so if we attack with this, we're going to lose it to one of these, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and hold up. Sometimes it's best to wait. Sometimes waiting and being a little slow will be alright. Now this right here, this is trash. This is going to be horrible for us. Because most of his Pokemon, sorry, I've been playing Pokemon, most of his creatures are going to be less. And they're going to hit us relatively quickly. So we're going to block with that. Just 1. That's fine. We'll be fine. So we're going to go ahead and throw this out. We should be able to get another. And then we're going to be able to hit this. Whenever you gain life, you put a +1/+1 counter. We're going to attack with that one and this one because he can't do much. We're going to throw that out there. It'll create 2 tokens that also have lifelink. You know, it's going to trigger a bunch of effects. Now, I think we're going to throw that on here. That escalated rather quickly, didn't it? Now we're at 23, he's at 11. Like I said, a little bit of waiting off the bat is going to be able to put you really far ahead on this. Sometimes you can't afford to. It's fine. He can go ahead and kill stuff. He can drop another mana, have another 2, 3 threes. We'll be fine. So, what we're going to do is we're not going to mess with much of this stuff. We're going to go ahead and do that just for fun. And we're going to attack right now with this one, that one. No, not that one. This one, this one. And that might be game. We'll see. I didn't count it. Not too worried. He's only got a couple of 1/1s out there. He's fully tapped out. He can't do much with any of his mana. He could try to block as much as he would like. It's just going to make everything a lot more powerful. And he quit. Just 1 round right there. If you guys are enjoying, go ahead. Enjoy. This is what we're here to have a good time. Hope you guys are having a good spooky time. I've got a little spooky background for you guys. So that's kind of part of the mechanics for this white deck. There's a lot of parts and pieces. I didn't even have to use the +2/+2, which is going to be really nice. If I needed it, if he had a little bit more of an aggressive deck or a little bit higher level, more aggressive green deck, those are normally problematic. So we got 100 gold pieces and 25 XP. That's wonderful. We can get up to 100 this time. Let's go ahead and do it again. That mana off the bat, though, that was nice. 4 mana off the bat, priceless. So I normally like to try to start with 3 to 4 mana off the bat. If I can only get 2, this deck will be able to do it as long as you get a couple after that. If you're starved with mana off of 2 for an extended period of time, most likely we're not going to make it. Okay, Ray. So we got 3. I mean, that's a solid start. We got Pacifism Ancient Lore, that'll give us a draw card, and that's within 3. And Passion Ordinator, whenever we drop another one, so we drop him, we have a little bit of pacifism to be able to make it to where they can't do something with something. It really depends on how this goes. If he's got a black deck, it could be really painful, because he can just kill off most of these things. That's a real big pain for this one. But it's a Swamps deck with Death Touch. So let's go ahead and put this guy up. We're going to have to eat, like I said, a couple of attacks off the bat, and it's going to hurt. Let's see how this goes. A blue-black. So that means he has control and removal. So a lot of swamp decks and black decks are going to have removal in them. Whereas white is a lot of gain life and protection. That's going to help you out. So this is the rogue class. Similar to my cleric class, but it has its own unique things. He's going to attack. We're not going to block. Okay, that's the one that steals stuff. We're going to have to enjoy that. That's the words we're going to use. Enjoy. He can't block it. We're going to do the poke. Yeah, we could have went with dropping a pacifism to keep him from taking cards, because this card right here could be a very important card, like a mana or something like that. We can foretell this if we would like to, and we can destroy all creatures on the field. That's really difficult unless we do this and we get a card drop and we have what we need in our hand to be able to really set it off afterward. There's the destroy I was talking about, the removal. He's already got 2 tapped out, so this 1 blue isn't going to be able to do much right here. He's thinking. He's thinking. She's thinking. Yeah, I can't do anything. It's okay. There you go. Have a card. It's good. It's fine. Let it on go. It's okay. Yeah, you can read it again if you want. Whenever it lights up like that. No, he's going to return it to my hand. He had 1 for that return. That's fine. Let's go ahead and grab a new card. Oh, we got a mana. That's good. So we got a 2/1 blocker that drops, gives us a gain and a draw card. That's pretty good for 3. You gotta look at the value of the cards. For 3, we're getting a 2/1, which is 2 power, 1 defense. So if he attacks, we can block with it. It's not a big deal. Oh, he's got a 2/1. What does it say? Spend mana only to disturb, cost, or instantly cast a sorcery spell. Neat. Yeah, it's fine. Well, we don't need to be giving him all our cards. So let's go ahead and drop this. And let's put this guy back out here. We've got enough left over. I think we're going to save the pacifism for a little while. We don't want to spend that pacifism too quickly. Let him have his fun. Because he's going to be trying to also... He can counter our cards as we're playing them. He can counter instant sorceries and other things like that. Unless he's got another return to my hand card, which he could have. You can have up to 4 cards of any type in your hand unless it says differently on the actual card. I believe rats are one of the few cards you can have multiples of. At least you used to be able to. Used to could. Oh, now he's reading a paladin class. Now that it's got double strike, he's like, wait, why did he attack me twice? Let me read mine. Oh, let me read it again. No. Now, menace means that you have to have 2 blockers to be able to block 1 creature. Oh, he's going to take all my cards if I ain't careful. Well, let's see here. Let's throw out another one so we can block. And let's get rid of this one for now. I know we said we were going to wait but we're not going to. And we're going to foretell this. So as long as he doesn't do anything crazy, next turn we got him. He could do something crazy though. We don't know. So the 3-cost card down here that's all glowy and everything, that removes all the cards off the battlefield. So kind of like he just picked up all my cards, now he can use them. If he decides to toss them all down, he's tapped out, so he can't really cast them, I don't think. Let's read his card a little bit. Let's see what it says. You may play cards exiled with the rogue class, and you may spend some mana as if it were able any color to cast a spell. So he could have cast any of the cards he picked up. Let's go with it. See what he does. He can only block with that one. And we're going to gain life. If I'd attack with both, give him a little bit of something. Could have ended it. Didn't. He enchanted my creature. That's my own card. Thanks, bud. Now, he's got enough to be able to kill the other one, but we'll see how he does. Oh, he got 5. That's a draw card, too. Come on, I know you want another card. Just go ahead and attack with your 1/1, and then it's over next turn. There it is. Yeah, have a card. That's fine. So we only got 1 mana. We can only attack for 2, but we do get life gain. I could wipe it, but it's not going to be beneficial. Just kind of slowing him down a bit. Let him have a chance to play his cards. I want to see what his game was. What has he got besides removal? He picked up one of my white mana, huh? Ooh, Menace, Force 6. He can now use that to defend with. If we pick up a monster, we're going to destroy everything. And then we're going to turn around and drop something and watch him scramble. So we picked up something. We'll play that. So now he's got to scramble a bit. He has to play a monster. He's got plenty of mana. He has the ability to play anything that he picked up of mine. So let's hope he didn't pick up anything good. It was kind of a gamble. Oof. That's not good. 7/7 flying. So if we attack... No, we're not going to attack. We're going to have to eat 7 damage right off the bat. It's got flying, trample, and menace. This is not good. We're in a bad spot now. Now he's got another one. Another flyer. This one got a little bit different. Apparently it's a menace deck. That's what I would say it is. Not enough damage. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you have to sacrifice a creature if he does damage, huh? Neat. Okay. Here's a nice enchantment we'll throw out. Who should we grab? Let's grab him, because we should get a card. There we go. He's a little bit more beefy. So with this, we're going to need to continue pushing, hopefully. I might have to sacrifice this creature at the end of turn. And look at him, he's just lining them up. He can hit me for 10, 12 right now. And I'm gonna lose a creature. Take him out. Probably not gonna work. Yeah, you get a couple of cards. Hopefully you're having a good time. Alright. You got a +1. Oh, he has a cleric class. Look at you. And you're tapped out, though. It's the end of your turn, my friend. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay. Let's go. It's a little slow sometimes. Now we can block that dude. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that on here. There we go. Now I can take that hit. Alright, buddy, I changed up the game on you by 1 card. You got a lot of stuff you can do. But I know we gained more life than we started at the beginning of the turn. As long as we're able to defend, we'll be able to gain some stuff here. Ew. Why would you put that out there? That's my one of my favorite cards. He has one of my Angels of Destiny. It's one of the keys to the game here. Menace, flying, double strike. And if I have 15 more HP than them, then I win the game. Okay, you look like you're having a moment here. Also, if you look in the upper corner here, you'll see that he's got a ×4, and I have a ×4. Okay, you're getting a blocker, and you're getting a blocker. Why can't I block? Oh, I gotta use you. Okay. And 3/3 for a 2/2. I can't. Everybody has Menace. He has something that gives everybody Menace. So we're just gonna do that. What does he have? He's got 2 cards that could do anything. Yeah, he's gonna kill my 5/5 off the bat, and that's fine. He'll die too. Oh, there it is. It's one of my other cards. Come on. Triggered all the things, didn't it? There you go. Here's your handful of cards. You have all my cards. That's cheap. Not a fan. He's got so much mana out there too. If he pulls any of my pacifications, he can just eliminate that Flying Angel with lifelink right now. I gave it lifelink. Throwing out a cat with lifelink and menace. Everything has menace. I won't be able to block everything. Come on, dude. It's the end of your turn. And you see how the little U shape popped up? When the U shape pops up, that normally means that their timer's starting to count down because they're taking forever. He doesn't have anything that can really defend. We'll give double strike to you. Give him a pain. 13-14 with double strike. That does 26 damage. Off the rip. And that could kill him. Because it should hit him again, because he didn't block. Yep. He almost got us. It was a gamble with that full destroy deck. Alright, so you can see that right there. We're going to claim that prize. So we're going to look at our deck real quick. So we have 2 Blessed Defiances. Gives us lifelink and creates a token creature. That works really good with our Hollowed Priest because of this guy. This guy gives you 1 life every time a new creature pops in. So even if it dies, it drops in HP. HP also then procs on him. So that means you cast that on somebody else who's dying, like our Charmed Strays, because they're just basically out there to keep us alive off the run and go. We have 2 Clerics and 2 Paladins just to be able to throw something out there to add to it. This one right here also really helps out when you're running out of monsters to be able to throw out there. You can see that the 5-drop lets you be able to grab something from your graveyard and put it back in. A little bit of removal, Portable Hole, along with Pacifism. Tactical Advantage I only have 1 of, but it gives you a +2/+2 to a random creature till end of turn, either if it's attacking or blocking, so it's a +2/+2 to whoever you're using. So down here we have our Angel, and you can see it's a flying 3-drop, but it gets a +2/+2 as long as you have 25 more of health. That's one of the reasons why you're going to be pushing so hard to be able to gain that health. That's why we have our Charmed Strays up at the beginning. He gives us, we only have 1 of him. We're a little card starred off the bat. You can see we only have 1 uncommon and 1 common, but we were able to grab that. So he'll be able to give us a little bit of card draw. Card draw in this game is very important. You can see I was starved for cards a good bit. The other guy had more than I did, but we got lucky. These guys right here are invaluable for white decks because for a 4-drop you get a 4/4, which is normally pretty standard. But every time you attack, you get 2 more white cat token creatures that have lifelink. Those 2 then add more to the rest of these guys, and it starts backing up these guys right here. Revitalize gives you 3 life and gives you a card. So that's for 2, you get 3 life, so that's up to 6 life and 2 cards for these 2 guys. Amazing. Down here, this is one of the enchantments I was using. It drops a lot of information on you right there. As she enters the battlefield, note your life total at the beginning of your upkeep. Draw a card. If your life total is greater than the last life total, then note your life total. Whenever you cast a white spell, you gain 1 life. So it does a little bit of something there. This one right here is also a win condition for us. We have 2 of them. Flying double strike. It's only a 2/6. It works out great for a defender, unless they're able to have a little bit of removal. Speaking of removal, we have Doomscar, which destroys them all. So it's normally a 5-drop, but you can foretell it for 3 and then pay 3 later and just remove it all. So if you foretell it, it keeps it kind of out of your hand too. Harbinger Valkyrie was the one that was creating the extra angels for us, and then we have 25 planes to back it all up. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I just wanted to let you guys know what else I'm doing on my channel. If you're enjoying it, watch it, leave me a comment. I'll probably export this over to YouTube. See it over there, Bill from QC too. Thank you.